안녕하세요, 저는 Noki입니다. Welcome to today's video luckies, where we are going to be reacting to some more AKMU, and today I'm actually quite excited for this one, man. I knew that AKMU were coming back with NAKKA, which was going to be obviously released with IU, but I got my days wrong. I'm actually technically about like 12 hours late to it. I didn't know that it would be dropping what would have been last night for me. I thought that it would be dropping tonight, which is a Tuesday, and I think the date is the 27th. I thought it was dropping on the 27th instead of the 26th, but anyway, I'm really excited for this. I have seen that there are some MVs that have been dropped for this already, and I am aware that they're going to be releasing an MV for every song on this album. Is that correct? And so I'm not going to do an album listen on Patreon. I think what I would do is I'll actually just react to the individual MVs over here with you guys instead, of course, so that you guys can get to share that with me. But anyway, today we have two songs. Sorry, we have got their comeback, so NAKKA with IU, which I'm really excited to see because IU fucking queen, dude. She is my alt solo artist. She is absolutely incredible. She is literally top 5 biases just in general as far as K-pop is concerned. You can go and check my bias list vid if you guys would like to as well. But anyway, we have also got before that 전쟁터 or Hey Kid Close Your Eyes with Ease Honey, and I'm really pumped obviously to see what this is like. Now, I've been told that it's important that I watch this one, of course, before NAKKA anyway, so massive shout out to Tom and of course the rest of the Discord for telling me obviously to do that. Otherwise we might have missed some important context, or at least a part of a story that, you know, we obviously should hear as well. But anyway, I'm just going to stop talking. We're going to get straight into it, y'all. Also, I don't know why I'm not subscribed to them at the moment or anymore. I swear to God I was previously. But anyway, let's go ahead and give this one a massive old like. Let's go full screen and let's start our reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now, I know that AKMU's lyrics are quite deep, so I may not get it. Or the storytelling. Okay, this looks like a war zone. Beat's interesting already too. Ooh. The kid's got a gun? Is this representing the Korean War in a way? So they're Girl Scouts with weapons? Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, sorry. God, looking at kids with guns is just... like as like child soldiers, that type of imagery is just tough to look at. Vocals are gorgeous. Once your ears stop ringing, there's going to be screaming. Your ears stop ringing from the shell shock and the gunfire. They'll be screaming because people die. Wow. This must be Sonny, right? Interesting themes that we're dipping into. Why didn't we realize we need love rather than money, right? Countries go to war for petty things, bro. Money, power. I really like this. It's a very the beat is calming is not the word that I'm looking for, but it's like very mellow, very downplayed, eerie though. I love Suhyun's voice as well though. Speaking of, oh wow. Ooh, everything's upside down. that run. Is that like her school uniform? What? That's how it ends? Oh my god. Also, this instrumental. Close your eyes. Wow. Wow. So once your ears stop ringing, there's gonna be screaming. 전쟁터. Well, funnily enough, man, like 전쟁터 is like battlefield, and yeah, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. You know, the one thing that really gets me about this though is, of course, it's all black and white, but we've got like the red text on the screen. It feels like, you know, old movies, which kind of like fits in with that almost like what do you call that? I guess you could say it's like a 70s, 80s type sound almost. But it's interesting because we've got those sounds like I'm not sure if it's like a guitar or if it's just synths, but we've got this older sounding type sound, which is, you know, reminiscent at least, and like we've got the black and white, which is like reminiscent of like, you know, like the Cold War era, like that type of like battle arena type context that we're thinking about. But then all of the imagery that we see within the video is children, all children, right? Now there's a lot to touch on here because, I mean, they're all children, but on top of that, they're all children with modern weapons. They're not old weapons, they're modern weapons. Even though, I mean, you know, movies now are shot in color, not necessarily black and white anymore, although that would be a very interesting stylistic choice if people decided to still do that. It's like we've got this theme of old and new in a way, but with the new, you've also got these very different themes which obviously come up now. Now we're talking about kids being victims in a way, and this is like aimed at a kid, talking to them like they're a victim, like, don't worry, it'll be okay. Once your ears stop ringing, here's what's going to happen though. And we kind of imagine throughout the entire thing that, you know, the child is scared and frightened, and you know, they're a casualty of war in that regard, you know, like they're a casualty of a battle in that regard. Whereas it's interesting because we've also got a theme playing alongside that, where children are then also the perpetrators of the war, plus the victims at the same time too. They're the perpetrators because they're the ones that have got the guns. They're the ones that are armed to the teeth. They're the ones that are flying Apache helicopters over the battlefield, creating strategies, bombing, all of this type of stuff. They're the ones doing that. But then at the same time, you also see this theme of like child soldiers, because I mean, this is a very common form of warfare now. You know, this is a form of warfare that exists, and it's a very, very big problem. It's a very big international issue, and that is child soldiers, and children are constantly being exploited by countries. And this is not to get too political, I'm not saying shit, but you know, like children are constantly exploited by certain countries in their war games, you know, in their games against other countries. And of course, you know, wars often started over some really, really petty things. I should know, I've studied this. I studied international security, international politics, all of that type of stuff. But, you know, it's like we're talking about, you know, I can't remember the lyric verbatim, but it said like, you know, why didn't they remember that we need love, not money, or something like that? And it's just one of the reasons that countries go to war. Money, you know, money, resources, power, financial power, economic power to get ahead, all of that type of stuff. So look, it touches on some extremely, extremely interesting themes, very, very deep. I expect nothing less of AKMU. As far as the actual song is concerned though, I love it. It's really, really, really nice to listen to. I'm not going to go ahead and call it a chill bop, because that's definitely not the type of like phrasing that I have in mind, but how should I put it? it's relaxing to listen to, but it feels nostalgic in a way as well, possibly just because of the type of sound, like the era of the sound that they have obviously gone with and chosen. Soohyun's vocals sound absolutely amazing. They both sound absolutely incredible, and I think that Sunny does an absolutely awesome job as well. Is it Sunny or Sunny? Sunny, I don't know. Anyway, look, I love this. I think it's great, but I can't wait to see what NAKKA sounds like as well. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and give this one a massive old like. We are subscribed already. Let's go full screen and start our reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. I thought we didn't have audio. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, we upside down again? What's that, a tunnel? Ooh, those like... Ooh, this instrumental. Bum ba bum ba bum bum. Oh. Hey, hey. Oh, what? It's very interesting, the sound that they're going with. So that room looks exactly like the one that was tipped in the other MV. Hey, hey. Oh, what a groove. Hey, hey, hey. God, his voice is so good. Okay, so these MVs are connected. Oh, the voice, bro. Hey, hey. IU, let's go, girl. God, your voice sounds amazing. I love this part. I love this part. Hey, hey. This is interesting. I don't know how I feel about this part just yet, this chorus, but I really like this song. Actually, I will say, it's my favorite AKMU song. Oh, this sound. Hey. Hey, hey. We're reversing now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hey, hey. Oh. Hey. Da-da-da-dum. Yeah. Oh, I like this. I like this. I really like this. What did that? What was that? What did that building say? Why do I feel like that's important? What was the name of the building? Oh, wait. We'll see it. Next episode. Okay. Oh, I like this. I really like this. You know what? Depending on how the rest of this album sounds, dude, I might actually buy this. I might buy this album. Seriously, I might buy this album. Because this sounds sick. That I believe that this is the title, right? NAKKA. NAKKA that's gotta be probably my favorite AKMU song that I've ever heard. I know that we've heard some absolute bangers before though, but this is probably my favorite. I love that beat. I love that beat. That pre-chorus goes so goddamn hard. I think it's absolutely freaking incredible. I don't even know where to begin with that. The storyline confuses me though. I'm not entirely sure with the storyline where we're going with that, although the MVs are obviously connected. I'm interested to see whether or not the rest of the MVs in this album, or like the rest of the MVs for these songs, also are connected to one another as obviously as these are. Like if they have just one overarching story that we can follow together. But dude, I've really got to say, I enjoyed the hell out of that. I love that. That was great. I fucking love it. I think that the vocals, man, absolutely amazing. Like, you know, I've said this before though, but it's AKMU. What do we expect? They're amazing. I'm immediately putting both of these songs on my playlist though, because, you know, I've enjoyed their music so far. I've really liked their music so far, but I don't think I've ever fallen super hard where I've felt compelled to go ahead and put something on my playlist and keep it on there for a long time. But with this, I feel different. With this, I want to actually listen to this more. I want to put NAKKA straight away on the playlist. I want to put 천쟁터 on the playlist as well, or Hey Kid Close Your Eyes. I want to put those two songs on the playlist and I want to listen to them. I love the vibes that we're going for here. The era is very retro, but it's like done very tastefully as well. It's not disco or anything like that. It doesn't feel outdated. It doesn't feel overdone. It feels very nice, very crisp, very fitting, yet also very nostalgic and reminiscent, if that makes sense anyway. But anyway, I'm excited, man, to react to the rest of course, these MVs, which are going to be dropping for them really soon. So of course, if you guys are excited to see what I have to say about those as well, then make sure to give this video a like and also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on my reactions, obviously, when I do drop them. I am actually gradually getting a lot more interested in AKMU as well. So of course, if you guys would like to see more of my reactions to them in future, then make sure to stick around over here on the channel. And like I said, I won't be doing an album listening party for this one, because at least I've been told that there are going to be more MVs for this one coming. But nonetheless, I can't wait to actually do this over here with you guys too. But we do have a Patreon, just in case you would like to either support or go and check out some more of my other reactions. If they do have a live stage for this, then I would actually react to that over on Patreon as well. So come and check that out if we do get a live stage for it. But anyway, until then, take care of yourselves out there, guys. Thank you so much once again for tuning in. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. And until then, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.